Just coming in from the state of Karnataka now, it's the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah who's made a comment about delimitation. He's saying punishment for the progress. Delimitation is not merely a technical electoral issue, it's a political question that will determine India's federal future. Delimitation is not just a matter of drawing lines on paper, it is a question on what will actually happen when we speak about political equality, religious dignity and the federal future. If we remain silent, history will not forgive us. Big statement coming in from the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. In fact, Siddaramaiah and the Karnataka government, they are all set to invite South Indian chief ministers for a conversation on delimitation and the union government's funding not coming to South Indian states. This is big news which is coming in at the moment. In fact, it's not just the state of Karnataka. We have seen how M.K. Stalin, who's the chief minister of the state of Tamil Nadu, over the past many months, he also has been extremely vocal about the fact that delimitation will make sure that the number of MPs coming in from southern India gets decreased and the number of members of parliament coming in from the northern part of the country, they will increase. We have seen how earlier also chief ministers from the southern states, they have had these conversations and they spoke about the fact that they want clarity coming in from the government of India. The Karnataka government, in fact, is all set to invite South Indian chief ministers for a conversation on delimitation, and also they are saying that the union government, the funding coming in from the union government has reduced over the past many years to South Indian states. My colleague Nagarjun is now joining me on the story. Nagarjun, this is big news which is coming in. We have seen the statement in which Siddaramaiah very clearly saying that delimitation is not just a matter of drawing lines on paper. It is a question that will determine the political equality, the religional, the dignity of those who stay in southern India. Big statement coming in from the Chief Minister.
That's right, absolutely. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has made a big statement and also is inviting all the South Indian chief ministers to discuss on the delimitation very soon in next over 30 to 45 days in Bengaluru. Another issue is the grants and the funds given by the union government to the South Indian states. There's injustice is what Siddaramaiah says, that union government is not giving them the fair share or the due share to the South Indian states. He calls delimitation at the present plan that the union government wants to put in place is injustice done to southern states because the representation of the southern states would be very ill, and that would have a larger impact on the federalism is what Mr. said. So, brought into this conversation once again on delimitation and union government not giving enough funds, and hence inviting all the southern CMs to the conversation, to the table, to have a talk in Bengaluru very soon on the whole topic of delimitation.
Right, Nagarjun, so can we expect this meeting of the South chief ministers from the southern part of the country to take place, and delimitation, in fact, Nagarjun, it's not just Karnataka, the state of Tamil Nadu also has been extremely vocal against it.
Well, that's true. Not just Tamil Nadu, even Kerala has been vocal about it. Congress in Telangana also has been vocal about it because they feel that all the southern chief ministers feel that the representation would get minimal post the delimitation because the formula is being changed and the representation graphics would change, and hence states like UP, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, where the population is more, they would have more MPs, and the states which stood by the whole population factor and reduced it less than 2 and stood by the whole union government rules itself are being penalized for following what was recommended earlier. Because of the population factor, then the minimal representation would be given to South Indian states, and that can't be the way forward, is what the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah said. Imagine 25 years later, there can never be a South Indian Prime Minister because the representation would all be in North India. Hence, this is the time to have a conversation with all South Indian CMs, is what CM Siddaramaiah is saying.
Thank you, Nagarjun, giving us all those details.